Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Lori, better known as Feliciannurse. And I just want to start off by saying to all of you who have wished our dog Paisley well wishes and good healing, I appreciate it so much beyond anything you know. She is improving every single day and getting back to the typical little Miss Paisley that she is. So thank you for all of you. Most of you sent good wishes through the internet, but some of you did send cards of get well wishes to my P.O. box for Paisley, so I just want to say thank you for that. That meant a lot to me. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about getting back to focusing on your weight loss goals. A lot of you out there I've seen in the group commenting about getting back on track and that you have strayed and gained some weight back, and how do you get back on track. So this video is going to be that topic, and if you're interested in hearing more of what I have to say, then just keep watching. So you faltered, you got off track, you ate a lot of carbs, and now you don't know what to do. So this video is perfect. Here's what I recommend. Let's start with moving away from what to do, but why we do it. Sometimes there's an event. Sometimes something happens in your life and it makes you stray from your discipline of keto. That could be something happy, it could be something sad, tragic, you know, a loss, a job move, a relationship status change, whatever. I know for myself personally, historically, an event would change my focus on any kind of eating plan that I was on. It's only been the past few years that I've really understood why I'm on this journey, and I don't let it falter. I do experiments on myself. You guys know that. I make videos. When people have questions about certain things, I like to experiment on myself because I feel it's the best way to provide the information to you guys. Instead of just being somebody on YouTube talking about things, I like to check things out for myself, and I give you my personal experience and results and things like that to better help you guys. So with that being said, there are times that I might tweak things out, but it's only for personal reasons, to experiment and elaborate and to educate. Okay. Sorry that I'm chewing gum right now too. That was a bad idea, but hey, life happens. Sugar-free gum. So why do we fall off track? It's so important, guys, when you start this journey, if you're just starting out, to really listen to your inside, if that makes sense, your soul, why you're doing keto, because there's a million different ways to lose weight and get healthy out there. But why are you choosing keto? Why are you choosing to lose weight? Why are you choosing to come off medication? Once you can establish that why, use that all the time. So for me, my why was not to get off any medication, because I haven't been on any. My why was that I wanted to lose weight and have more self-confidence about the way I look in my clothes and my everyday life. That was my why. How I stay focused is I use that. I literally use it. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm superhuman and I never get cravings and I never want anything that is non-keto. But every time that happens, I truly think, like for instance, pizza. I love pizza. I love Italian food. How can I make that keto? Because you shouldn't have to forego certain foods, because I think sometimes when we forego and we restrict ourselves so much, we can falter. So for instance, plane overhead. For instance, I love like any Italian Parmesan food. Chicken parm, eggplant parm, sausage parm, whatever. Recently, I have been craving eggplant parmesan. Easy. But how do you make that? You can bread the eggplant in pork rinds, crushed up. But what I've been doing is sauteing it in some coconut oil and adding, instead of tomato sauce that comes from a jar, which normally has added sugar, I just slice up a tomato, lay the tomato on top, lay some chopped up, shredded or cut up fresh mozzarella cheese, put some Italian basil, some seasoning on top. Boom, there's my eggplant parm. There's so many ways to make all kinds of foods keto appropriate. If you if you even look online, on YouTube, anywhere, you'll find stuff. Otherwise, you have to be creative. So, going back to what I said earlier about an event, I'm going to give you an example. Paisley was just recently sick. And normally, historically for me, that would have been the downfall of everything. It would have spiraled me out of control. I would have felt helpless and sad for my dog and alone because I had to take off of work and help her. There would have been so many different emotions that I did feel, but I conquered that caving in part of myself years ago when I started this. And I always use it, and I always hold it close and dear to my heart. It's amazing at what eating well on keto and to be satisfied can do for you. Sometimes we don't eat enough. Now, I know I'm going to get backlash for this, but just hear me out for a second. Sometimes when we don't eat enough, because typically on keto, you can lose your appetite. If you don't eat enough, and I know that people go days without eating, which I personally don't agree with, but that's another thing. You can become hungry, and it adds up during the week, the month. So let's just say every day for the next 2 weeks, I eat one meal. One big meal, and that's it. I'm intermittent fasting, and I'm doing great, and all of a sudden, your body's going to get hungry. And then what happens? Cravings happen. You're not sleeping well. Your cortisol level starts to rise. Your adrenal glands pump out extra. You are hungry and you cave. And that's what happens to a lot of people. I see it. I get emails about it all the time. This isn't me just making things up. I have to suggest to you guys, for those of you who start keto because you want to lose weight, because you've tried everything, you've been on every diet plan known to man, every pill, every plan, restricting calories, just any eating plan, and you have failed and have consistently gained weight over the years, don't starve yourself on this way of life. Please don't. Okay. When Paisley's been sick this past week, I, by accident, intermittent fasted. It wasn't done on purpose. It was just, I was so focused on caring for my dog that I truly wasn't eating a lot. I would eat a little bit in the middle of the day, and that was it. And I lost weight dramatically. The pounds were falling off. But after a few days of that, guys, I was hungry. There's nothing wrong with being hungry. You just have to choose the right foods. So for me, in the past, a chronic dieter, intermittent fasting may be wonderful, but it can also backfire. This happened to me during my last experiment. I just know myself. I'm also very active, so that might be part of it. I do hiking every Saturday and Sunday, and I work out during the week, so my body might need extra calories. That's just it. If you're more sedentary, maybe you don't. But I don't want any of you out there to go hungry and then have it backfire on you, okay? So please listen to your body. There's no reason you have to starve yourself on 800 calories a day on keto. Does intermittent fasting work? I guess so for some people. Maybe those that didn't have weight issues. Maybe those of you who did. It just depends. Everybody's different. This is not a cookie cutter thing. So what one person says to do might be great, but it might not be great for you. So listen to your body. Listen to why you're doing this. There's a billion different food choices, concoctions, recipes that you can make for yourself on keto to stay focused, to stay on plan, and consistently lose inches. It's not always about what the scale says, because sometimes the scale will tell you you're up. That might be fluid retention. It might be something as simple as not getting enough sleep, and your energy is down, and your body pumps out cortisol, and you hold on to fat, you hold on to fluid. Don't trust the scale. Get yourself a body tape measure and measure your body parts. Measure your arms, your chest, your abdomen, your hips, your ankles, your calves, your neck, your arms, everything. And keep measurements, and I'm telling you, you will see in time, if that scale is not moving down and you are true to what you're doing, I guarantee you your inches will be going down. I'm the classic example. I have a very good muscular underbuild, if you would say. I am not a thick person, but I have a lot of muscle underneath, so you don't see it all. But muscle mass is hefty on a scale. So while I don't see my numbers moving all the time, I can see the shrinkage, the size changes. You know you're losing inches, so don't worry about the scale, but don't let that default you either. Just because the scale isn't moving, don't quit, don't give up. You guys know in my group, you always see the little turtle icon. That is because I believe the turtle wins the race. The turtle wins the race, guys, in everything. If you are slow and steady and consistent, you will reach your goal, no matter what. And it might take you 3 years, it might take you 5 years, it might take you 6 months. It just depends upon, 1, how much weight you have to lose, and 2, why are you doing this? Some people go on keto and they don't even have to lose weight. This isn't like a weight loss plan. The side effect is weight loss or inches lost, but we're doing it for our health. That is primary. So I want you to take this away and realize, look up recipes, keep yourself satiated, don't starve yourself, get some exercise, get some good sleep. Everything in combination, consistency, you will see results. So I hope this little video helped you. And yeah, that's my spiel for today. If you have any questions, leave them below. Please like, subscribe this video, and join my free Facebook group. I will have the link or what it's called at the end of this video. And send me mail to my P.O. box. I love to hear from you. All right, guys, have a great day. Love you all. Stay focused. Bye-bye.